Hey there, this is James Wilson. I'm here to show you how to get started with your fitness foam roller from Epitome Fitness. In this video, I'm going to be going over the basics of foam rolling, specifically how to foam roll your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, and your quads. Those are the most common areas that you're going to find are going to benefit from foam rolling, and so show you how to get started with that so you can start experiencing the benefits as quickly as possible. So for the calves, we're going to start by sitting down on the ground, getting the foam roller set underneath one leg like this. Basically, the more weight that you take off of the ground, so sitting on my butt right now, I've got very little weight on the foam roller, so I don't really have a whole lot of pressure. So if this right here is already feeling a little uncomfortable and tight, you're feeling some pressure points, then just stay here, you know, and just kind of work with keeping your butt on the ground if you need to. If you haven't done any sort of foam rolling, haven't had a massage in a while, you're gonna find that your muscles are probably a little more tender than you might think. So you wanna kind of ease into it. But as you're able to, you can use your arms to lift your butt up off of the ground. Now, more of my weight is on the foam rollers, being supported by my leg on the foam roller, and that's causing the foam roller to dig in a little bit deeper. So that basic idea holds true for all the muscles. The more of your body that's touching the ground, the more of the ground's gonna be supporting your weight, the less pressure is gonna be on the foam roller. The less of you touching the ground, the more is gonna be on the foam roller. So that's how you kind of make it harder. Now, I like to roll the muscles out in halves. Now, you can obviously just kind of go up and down the muscle like this, but I find it works a little bit better if you split the muscle in half and just kind of work nice and easy. You can change the angle of your foot, pointing it out, pointing it in. What you're looking for is the tight spots, the tender spots. You're looking for those trigger points. So when you find one, you want to actually go ahead and kind of focus on that area and just kind of roll out on that area where the trigger point is, and you know, kind of go back and forth a little bit until you feel it release. So again, just kind of rolling out there. You're going to want to do both sides, and then we're going to move up to the hamstrings. So hamstrings, same thing. You're going to start out just above the knee, roll out half. Again, just kind of changing the angle of the leg, and then finally rolling up a little bit higher, just below the glute, the butt cheek there. And again, when we're ready to get onto the glute, want to make sure we do both sides there, and then we're going to get on the glute. Now to get there, a couple ways to do this. You can sit on the foam roller on one butt cheek and then just kind of foam roll from there, or if you want to make it a little more intense, you can take and fold, put your leg up, cross your leg like this, and then point this knee down at the ground. And that's going to sit you over on that hip, put a little stretch on that, on your glute, and allow you to get even deeper into the muscle. And again, just kind of working your angle. You're looking for those tight points. So don't just kind of do the same, just sit in the same thing and do the same, you know, thing. And just sit there. Like, feel free to move around, kind of work around, look for those tight spots. And again, you're going to want to switch and do both sides there. So when you're done with that, we're going to move to the back. So I recommend trying to start just above the lower back, and then you're going to give yourself a big hug and then roll out. Now, something you want to watch here, watch your head position. A lot of people like to jut their head forward. This is actually really rough on your neck. Go ahead and just relax your head. Let it hang back. Let gravity pull your head back. You might get a pop or two out of your back while you're doing this. And again, just kind of working. You know, you start with the top half, work your way down, or vice versa, whichever way you want to do it. And just kind of rolling out on the back. Again, pretty straightforward. And then lastly, we're going to go over the quads. So you're going to flip over to your stomach. You're going to get the fitness foam roller underneath one leg. And then we're just going to roll out on it. And again, just kind of working the top half and working your way down to the bottom half. Making sure we hit both sides with this. And again, the more of my weight I'm using with my hands, supporting with my hands and my other leg, the less pressure there's going to be on the foam roller. So if I want to make this harder, I can actually take my other leg off the ground completely, and that will put a lot of weight down on the foam roller and really dig in deep. So that's basically it. That's your foam rolling basics. Those are the first areas that you want to start working on with your fitness foam roller. Working your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, you know, the back, and then the quads. Those are the main areas that you know, hold a lot of tension, a lot of knots and adhesions, and can really start to affect our mobility. So I recommend that you do at least 10 to 20 strokes on each muscle. Again, if you find a tight muscle, feel free to spend more time on it. So it kind of depends on what's going on. If you're warming up before a workout, you may want to kind of keep it, you know, you don't want to spend too much time, so do 10 strokes on each muscle and then move on to your workout. If you're sitting at home, I keep my fitness foam roller by my couch. So if I'm watching TV at night, I'll grab it and get down on the ground, start foam rolling, and I can spend anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes working on a few areas doing that. So it really just kind of depends on, you know, what you're looking to accomplish pre-workout, maybe a little bit quicker because we don't want to waste a lot of time, and afterwards, you know, you can be using it longer to target specific muscles that are tighter than others. So remember, that's the idea. If you find one muscle that's extremely tight, you want to spend more time working on it and help loosen it up and kind of help your overall mobility. Remember, you're only as strong as your weakest link, right? So if you've got one muscle that's really tight and that's kind of the weak link, then you need to work on it more and get it loosened, and that'll kind of help your overall mobility and everything with that. So there you go, some basic stuff for you to start using with your fitness foam roller. Hope you've enjoyed this tip. If you don't have a fitness foam roller by Epitome Fitness, you can get one on Amazon.com, or you can click on the link below this to start using it with this routine that I showed you here.